on live, but it's not playing. There it goes. Check, check, check. Because if I try and use this thing, it should make it so you can hear me talk better, but this microphone also picks up all the psh, and it sounds weird. So hopefully that fixes a little bit of the problem. There's a delay. I'm waiting for it. Oh, yups. Oh, let's see. Yeah, it's all buggy. I think that's a little bit better, but not really. That really didn't help much for this thing, so now I gotta turn this up. Is that better? Maybe that makes it so you can hear me talk a little better. But anyways, this song has been on my to-do list for a long time. It's from the Anastasia cartoon. Luis, he shared with me a soundtrack from a video game song, the YS game, and it very much sounded like the Anastasia song, and I had that song stuck in my head, so I have it print out here, and it's got that stupid key change, and it's like, I'm trying to wrap my head around it, but if I can fumble my way through it with the words and the chords, I can sort of get it going. So that's one of the new things I've been working on, and hopefully I can make it enjoyable. Thanks, Mom. That's from the Anastasia cartoon with that Bartok bat and the girl with her doggy, and she sings that song when she finds the music box and it's playing that little melody. Uh, Once Upon a December. I forgot to write the name of it up here. I have to try to remember the name of it. So you can look it up. Once Upon a December from Anastasia. Yeah. When was the last time I watched that cartoon? Is it even worth watching today? I think so. The music was really good. At least that song. That song I remember from it. Alright. We'll get to that one later. So I'm also trying to find songs that I can play the piano part to, and Minga, wifey, will sing it. And she likes Pink Martini, and she does sing this song a lot. And this is written in really, really weird code. I don't know if you can see that, but I like this code. Instead of saying C minor, it'll say like C dash. And then instead of telling you like an augmented whatever, it has a triangle saying that, yeah, it's D flat, but it's erased whatever. I don't know exactly what it means. And then it also shows you in the parentheses like that part where it has that C minor, and they have that half step raise. You know, they write here sharp fifth, number 6, number 7, so you know that you're playing it on the sharp 6 to 7, and the F minor 6, G7. So it's a really simple trick. You're playing your minor, then your fifth, your G, just goes up a half step, then goes up another half step, and then another half step. So this one is called Aspetami by Pink Martini from Portland, Oregon. That one was Aspettami by Pink Martini. There are multiple versions out there on the internet. They have some live versions. There's like the original first recording they did. There's the album edit. And then I think China Forbes has a solo version of it, and lots of people cover it. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous song. Yeah, Pink Martini. Look them up, like them, and love them. All right. Now this one is very hard to sing, despite it being in the key of G, which I sing a lot of songs in G, but it also depends on where the melodies lie. And also this is like a guitar song with like, strummy, strummy, fast rhythms, so I play it a lot slower. But I really like it. It's got that kind of like... It's called Damaged Goods by Days and Days, but I have a hard time with a lot of newer music because they're very wordy, and it's hard to like fit it all into the scheme of things and like get it all right. Like you can hear it in your head, you listen to it and you can hear it, but when you try and like play it and sing it at the same time, it's very, very hard. So you have to kind of like do it your own kind of way to make it doable, but also be able to sort of understand the words. Because if you even listen to it, I don't even know what they're saying when they're singing it half the time. That's why I need the lyrics, and it's just so hard. But it's a good song, and it's a good challenge for learning how to play and sing at the same time with like these weird off-kilter vocal rhythms. So, Damaged Goods by Days and Days. Every second, every minute, every hour of every day, we burden our minds with trivial bullshit, same old face, different name. The cycle conversations stare at the same four walls until the paint chips away. Well, I'm a blind man searching for color in a world that has been so long gray. Well, I'm a deaf man chasing the echoes of a song that's already been played. Well, if I can talk to my younger self, I'd say, don't take nothing for granted, kid. You never see just how bad things can get, 'cause you never know what you got till it's gone. You never know till it's gone. I could spew some schematic apology, but it wouldn't do no good. The damage is done, so now all we do is run and pretend our choices haven't killed the best in us. We'll fly a white flag and both say everything has never meant anything at all. When I'm passed out and I'm really sleeping, I'm always dreaming of you. If I could talk to my younger self now, I'd say, don't take nothing for granted, kid. You haven't seen just how bad things can get. You never know what you got till it's gone. You never know till it's gone. Days and Days is a very interesting band. They're, I would call them like acoustic punk rock crossed with like Irish drunken fight songs and like, but sometimes they also have like these crazy like poetic ballad and like weird like old timey like they're such a crazy group. They're hit or miss for a lot of people because they're very misunderstood. But if you listen closely, like their music is very sound and very deep and like crazy. Like they're phenomenal. Days and Days. You should look them up too. Good band. Good band. And then I'm saving the real folk blues for the end here because it's a really hard song and it's Yoko Kanno, like my idol. She's like my all-time favorite composer since like high school days. The Escaflowne soundtrack and Macross soundtracks are very, very pivotal to me. And the anime music that I loved growing up, most of it was Yoko Kanno, and I forget the name of the other guys, but Yoko Kanno also worked on Please Save My Earth, and that soundtrack, particularly OST3, has a lot of good stuff. But this is The Wild Horses here by the Rolling Stones, another song I've been back burnering and haven't been working on until now, and it's also another one of those hard songs, but we like a challenge. Childhood living, it's easy to do things you wanted, I bought them for you. Graceless lady, you know who I am. sweeping exits or off stage lights make me feel better or treat you unkind. The wild horses couldn't drag me away. The wild, wild horses couldn't drag me away. Faith has been broken, tears must be cried. So let's do some living after we die. The wild horses couldn't drag me away. The wild, wild horses will ride on someday. The wild, wild horses couldn't drag me away. The wild, wild horses will ride them someday. Oh, thanks, Wal. Yeah, Mick Jagger's a hard one to tackle, but if you really want to hear a phenomenal Wild Horses, you should listen to the Sundays version of the Wild Horses. She belts this like, and the wild horses, like she does this. It's just beautiful. Like gives you goosebumps every time you hear it. I'll have to find the link and send it to you. You would love the way she does it. She's kind of like part of who I reference for my rendition. But I love my piano when it's deep, deep chords. Oh. Okay. So finally, on the list of new stuffs, I did Yoko Kanno's Blue from Cowboy Bebop. That was the, I don't sing it quite yet because it's a hard song to sing, and I don't sing the real folk blues. I'm just doing instrumentals for now until I work it up. But the real folk blues is the ending credits song for the cartoon Cowboy Bebop, and the blues song was part of a special sequence when, it's just like a heartbreaking moment in the show. But the real folk blues is a nice blues, a minor blues scheme. And it took me a while to wrap my head around it. And I don't really think I need the chords to follow anymore. I don't know why they're in front of me right now, but sometimes it helps to look at them. Sometimes it confuses me because some of the things are missing and I have to fill in the blanks. Like, they don't mark after the B7 that I swear, when I listen to it, there should be a C sharp before going into the F sharp minor. I think it's a linker chord that they're missing. But that could just be me. But this is a really good bass. pretty much anytime I see a song that has minor 7th flat 5th chord, you know it's going to be an awesome song. That's a beautiful, beautiful chord. It's relative to a diminished, but subtly different. So you've got your, what is it? C minor, right? If you were to diminish it, that's the flat 5th 7th. Diminish would be this. This would be a minor 7th flat 5th. That's diminished. That's the subtle difference. So a lot of times if a diminished chord sounds wrong, in whatever you're playing, it might be the major or the flat, the minor 7th flat 5th. It's a good chord. It's a good chord to learn. And then I guess the real final was earlier today. I was just Yahtzeeing around, and I hit the, I was like, oh, that's the Zelda music. So I've been tinkering with that one today to make a new rendition of another Legend of Zelda song. So I forget what it's called. Is it one of the forest songs or Kokiri or I don't know. I'll have to look it up and find what it is. But it's Legend of Zelda from Nintendo 64. that's it for the new stuff. Yeah, so now we'll do another lap of Bohemian Rhapsody and see if we can get it done any better than what I have been. That's a very, very hard song. So, yeah. So here we go. Another lap of Bohemian Rhapsody and then we'll call it a night. get this is an unlisted link. You can do it as you please. If you want to